This is the Middletown Squadron, and here is the HABC post-launch video. In our pre-launch video, we sent up two items, bracket fungus and an SD card. After getting the results, we've decided to continue our experiment with only the SD card. We chose this experiment because we wanted to show our results to see what would happen to computers that operate at high altitudes. Specifically, we were looking for any changes within the data, in other words, bit flips. Before the flight, every single file got SHA-1 hashed. Post-flight, we rehashed the files and then looked for any differences inside of each bit.
Okay, so we got the data back from the flight chart and the altitude chart. When looking at the data, it seems that we're at around 11:56 a.m. The balloon peaked at about 88,000 feet, a bit below that.
The average for the chip and the data to be flipped at 30,000 feet. So it stayed up in there about for like 2 hours ish.
An hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah. So that means there could be a chance that
Yeah,
our
had some
data
issues.
bit
Yeah, it had
flips.
some issues.
A study conducted by Matteo Chiquito, Ruben Alia, and Frederick Robel found that electronics 33,000 feet above sea level experience up to 350 times the amount of bit flips than at ground level. This in turn may lead some to believe that we should have experienced mass amounts of data corruption.
Alright, so we got the SD card back from the HABC. So we're going to go through the videos, go through the photos, and try and notice any major differences. And if we can't spot any of those, we'll go check for bit flips.
It looks like the same.
Yeah, it does.
Let's see that one. Maybe that one changed.
It's still the same.
Yeah.
It's strange.
I mean, you would think with the high altitude there would be some glitches or something.
There
Yeah.
should be some glitches.
I'm pretty sure we're going to have to check the bit flips instead of
Yeah, that's a good idea.
hoping to spot minor differences in these photos.
Mm-hmm.
Before the flight, we did something called hashing. Think of it like taking a screenshot of what each individual byte looked like on our card. Once we got the card back, we did the same thing to get a second copy. Then using several programs, we looked at each bit for differences, even making a spreadsheet to make sure that we didn't miss a single one. But in the end, we found 0 differences. A paper by Cypress, a semiconductor corporation, estimated that at sea level, electronics experience 1 bit flip every 114 million years per megabit. If we applied their estimate to our 250 gigabyte SD card, at sea level, we would receive 1 bit flip every 445 years. But at our flight's altitude, our chances increase by around 350 times. So, after calculating one last time, we see that in these conditions, we would still only receive 1 bit flip every 15 months, which is over 2,500 times longer than our flight. With these results, we can confidently say that any aircraft flying at any of these altitudes that we were at won't experience any problems with bit flips. Not only because there were lack of, but because modern day computers have self-correction in them, meaning that they can withstand hundreds of bit flips without needing any repairs.
I'm Cadet First Lieutenant Hunter Curley. If we do win the $5,000 Kittinger Award from the HABC Challenge, we would strongly consider taking a 3-day trip to Ohio, where we would visit the United States Air Force Museum. There, we would be fostering cadets' love for aerospace and strive for them to learn more about the United States Air Force and its rich history.
Thank you to everyone who helped out in the Middletown Cadet Squadron, and thank you for watching this video.